Yes, hello. Can you hear me? Check rather. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Let me continue. Yes. Here we are in HTML4. Yesterday I explained here what all tags comes under HTML4 and how to install Visual Studio Code, how to write our first program I explained. In this web UI programming, I am going to teach that list of all topics are here. First topic here it is HTML4 as our first topic. Second topic here it is CSS2. Then third topic of our content here. Here, third topic here it is JavaScript. JavaScript here. Here, third topic here, JavaScript. Then fourth topic here. Here, fourth topic here. Yes. Sorry.
Your screen was freezed.
Oh, okay. Screen freezed. Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Here, now you can see. See this JavaScript and HTML5. Then fifth topic here, CSS3. Here, sixth topic here, jQuery. Here, sixth topic. In this order, I'll continue. Here, jQuery is the sixth topic. Seventh topic here, Ajax. Eighth one is here, responsive design. Here, responsive design. Then ninth one will be here, Bootstrap. 10th one will be here, less and SAS programming. 11th one here it is, responsive design and all. Project session. 12th one will be here, exam. Here, 12th one will be here, exam. So like this, total content of our course here. Here, total duration of our course here it is 2 months. Total 2 months of our content we are going to cover this topic. Here, duration here it is 2 months. 2 months. Under this, here I already explained here what all topics comes under our UI. Each topic, brief information and topic related content we discussed up to now. Next I'm going for here. Here now, let me save. Yesterday I explained here how to install Visual Studio Code and how to write our program. Those all we discussed, and I didn't uploaded that video. So once I get that video, then I'll upload it in your drive. Files I uploaded, but only recording I have to upload. Okay, yeah, 6 AM recording, I got it. Okay, 9 PM recording, just one second. Here we are in this. Here total duration we discussed and how to install Visual Studio Code. Here to write our programs, normally we can write it in Notepad. We can execute it through browser. But nowadays we are using here VS Code to write our programs. Just if you search it in Google for this VS Code, here only you can find it here, that vscode.setup file. Here vscode.setup.exe file you can find. So once you double click on it, Here by that some couple of next steps, it will be installed in our system. So once it is installed in our system, automatically we can run our program with this. Here to go to the computer start button, search for VS Code. Here computer start button, search for Visual Studio Code, enter. So by that Visual Studio Code, you can open it like this. Under this VS Code, you can find it here, file option, open folder option will be there. Here only you can find it here, file option, open folder option will be there. See, under this, I only created one 9 p.m. folder for our batch here, and in that batch, here, we created 9 p.m. folder under this batch, here 9 p.m. Here, I only created that 9 p.m. folder in that Visual Studio Code. So now, let me show that. Here, I went for open folder option. Under this, I selected this 9 p.m. folder, select. So by that, you can select that 9 p.m. folder in our system. So after opening this 9 p.m. folder, under this, I created one new file and new folder option will be there. See, just we created one new folder. So this is what here HTML4 folder. Under this, we created one.html. So this is what here my one.html program. So here I'm creating here one.html program like this. See, I'm writing here HTML4 folder. Under this, we can write it here one.html for our application will be like this. This way only we can execute our output. Here we are writing here HTML4 concept here. In that HTML4, how to write our program, how to execute our program. Through Visual Studio Code, I'm explaining here. In this, how to create main folder, subfolder, HTML4 folder, all these things I'm explaining. Here in this time, paragraph, here div tag, H1 to H6, all we are displaying like this. Now in this time, here paragraph tag is used to display paragraph content. Here H1 to H6, all different headings. P tag is used to display paragraph. Here and div tag is used to display division of the web page. Division of the web page is by div tag. Here we are using here to div tag is used to display division of the web page. P tag we are using here to display that paragraph content for us. Here these all list of tags all comes under HTML4. Under HTML4, here what all the list of tags we have and how to execute it, I'm showing here. Here, open folder, then create one 9 p.m. folder. Under this, create one HTML4 folder. Under this, you can write one.html program. This one.html program, you can execute it. Here for that execution, we are going for here VS Code, we are going for extensions. Under this, search for live server. So once you click on that live server, here click on install button. So once it is installed in our system, automatically we can execute our VS Code. Here VS Code can be execute this one.html program. So once you right click on it, you can find it here, open with live server. Open with live server. So by that, here you can see your execution through live server. Right click, open with live server. So by this, you can execute your program through live server like this. So Control C copy. Here I'm executing my program through live server. So output will be like this. See, I'm executing my program for my application. So this way only we'll write it. Here itself I'm using Notepad to execute my program. Here itself we are writing our application like this. Here I'm using here Visual Studio Code to write our programs. Here How can we write our program? How can we execute our program? Step by step, we learned here. Here, how to write our program, how to execute our program. You can check it like this. Now, in this time, in VS Code, if you check it here for application development, we will use it here. VS Code file open folder. Under this, here 9 p.m. folder, under this HTML4 folder I created. Here, this way we can create our own folder for our application. After this, in this VS Code only, we will go for that extension, search for live server. By that, you can click on install button of that live server. So by that, live server will be installed. Here, HTML is a hypertext markup language. HTML is a hypertext markup language. Here, HTML. It is completely a tag-based programming. Yesterday I explained this. Hypertext markup language. Here markup means here it is a tag-based programming. Here tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. It's a instruction to browser. We can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. Here these tags are here. We have two types of tags. We have two types of tags. We have here one is paired tag. Second one is here unpaired tag. Unpaired tag. So two types of tags we have. So under this paired tag, whenever you start the tag, definitely you need to close the tag. This one only we call it as paired tag. Example for this paired tag here. Yesterday we discussed that. Here example for this paired tag here. Here we are learning here example for this paired and pair and unpair. I'm explaining here. Unpaired tag syntax will be like this. Examples I'll show you. Example for this I'll explain. Here first this paired tag here. See, B tag is used to display bold content. Here P tag is used to display paragraph content. I tag is used to display italic content. Here like this, we can write it here all the list of tags. Here I tag is used to display italic content. U tag is used to display underline content. Here span tag is also used to display highlighting content. It is all pair tags. H1 tag to H6 tags. Here H1, H2, H3. Here H1 to H6, we use it as our heading tags. Heading tags. And P tag I'm using here to display paragraph content for our application. Div tag is used to display division of the web page. Division of the web page is by div tag. Like this, etc., all comes under pair tags. Here, pair tag here, once you start the tag, definitely you need to close the tag. Here, unpaired tag, here example for this unpaired tag here. Here an example for this unpaired tag here, image SRC is used to display images, BR tag for break line, HR tag for horizontal line, then input element, input type text, input type button, input type radio, all comes under input elements, etc., all comes under input elements. We'll use it as unpaired tags. Here we are learning here pair and unpair for our application. This pair and unpair will write like this. Okay, so now let me continue on this example of pair and unpair. Here, a pair and unpair I'm explaining here. See in this is all list of pair tags. You can write dummy content inside the paragraph by using lorem is the keyword. H1 will show you bigger size heading. H6 will show you smaller size heading. Here, if I run my program, when you right click, inspect element on this, you can find it here. H1, 2 EM is the font size. H2, 1.5 EM is the font size. H3, 1.17. H4, no font size. H5, 0.83. H6, 0.67. So this way it will show you here all H1 to H6, all different sizes of headings will be like this. P tag is used to display paragraph. Here and div tag is used to display division of the web page. Like this, we can write it here, all our tags. H1 to H6 paragraph and all tags will be like this. Okay, so every tag has its own specific CSS. So based on that only, it is displaying that output like this. Here, next after this, here I'm going to write unpaired tags here, unpaired tags. Unpaired tags. This unpaired tags generally will, whenever you start it, here self-closing tag. This is unpaired. HR, see here, you can see one last horizontal line. One separation line you can see here, that is by HR. That HR, you can write it here. Color, that color, whatever color you want, you can write. Size, here 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, any size you can write. And width, here 100%, 20%, 50%, that any width you can write. Here, this way, you can display here some horizontal line. See here, you can see some horizontal line with a width of 50% of my screen width and 20 pixels of thickness. So if you increase or decrease that, see if I write 10 pixel, if I write 30 pixel, you can see that here thickness of that line will change. See that red color line only, horizontal line, the thickness is changed. And that percentage, if you write it here 100%, it will occupy entire screen. Red color line with a thickness of 30 pixel and that is horizontal 100 pixels of screen, 100% of my screen width. This way we can display here our output. Next I'm going for horizontal line for our application. We can write like this. Next one here, image SRC. Here color, size, width, all are the attributes of this particular tag. Here horizontal line. See here, this is what here, one horizontal line. This horizontal line, for this horizontal line, you can check it here. Width, color, size, all comes under attributes of this particular tag. Here, width, color, size are the attributes of this horizontal line. Width, here 100% of my screen width. Color, here red color, green color, blue color, you can write. Here size, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, any size of this one you can write. This is what here, horizontal line. I'm using here HR tag. So because of that, I can display my output like this. Next, BR tag for break line, HR tag for horizontal line. Next, I can use it here, image SRC. We use it here for displaying images. You can write 1.jpg, 2.jpg, any width of that. Here, any width. Here, any height. SRC is the source address. Width, height, ALT are the attributes of this image tag. ALT means it is a alternative text. See here, I can display flower image here. This is possible by image tag. So because of image tag, we can display all our output like this. Here, BR tag for break line, width, height, color are the attributes. Here, SRC, width, height, ALT are the attributes. So this way, we can write it here, multiple attributes for our application. Here, attributes for our application. Here, we are writing here different attributes for our program. These attributes will be like this. Okay, here width, color, size are the attributes of this particular tag. Okay, this is image tag. So now I'm going for here image SRC. I'm writing 1.jpg. See, close. So by this, you can display here this 1.jpg, width 100 pixel, then height 100 pixel, then ALT here it is flower image you can display. If the image is not available, that time only it will display ALT for us. Here, ALT we can display for our application like this. Yeah. Here, ALT is used to display here ALT is used to display alternative text for our application. So because of that, we can display our output like this. Okay. So this is the way only generally we'll write it here, our application. Horizontal line, width, height, ALT. Other than this, here we can also use it here. One more output here, one more application we can develop, and one more one we can here. One more one you can write it. See here. Here ALT, width, height, all we are writing. That SRC, image SRC, I can write other location image. Suppose that image is available in some other location. Here, if the image is available or in the same location only, see here, I can copy that address. So let me get one image here. So saved pictures, 1.jpg, copy. Go to the documents, here 9 o'clock. Here, now you can paste that image. Here, ALT is used to display alternative text for our application. That alternate text, how we can display? See, check it. See, I'm writing here that current location of that image. This is one location of the image. I'm writing here ALT. Here it is flower. Here only flower. Okay. Control yes. See here. Now, if you run this program after this horizontal line, you can check it here. See, one image will be like this. Here, this is one more image. One image is without width and height. One image is here, flower image. It is displaying like this. Here, this is within the width and height only. It is displaying. One more one here. It is flower image. So this way only we can execute our output. Here, image SRC here, width and height here. So because of this only, I can display my output like this. Here, now width. Here, why it is displaying ALT flower image? Here, this image here, suppose if you write absolute path for this absolute path is not defined by live server. But normal execution, if you execute your program normally, once you double click on it, you can see both the images like this. This is first image, this is second image. So both the images will be displayed like this. This is first image, this is second image. So both the images will be displayed like this. This way only we can execute our program. Here I'm writing here, this is what my first image, this is what my second image. The second image is displaying when I run it with a live server. But normal execution, if I do it, it is not displaying that URL, that image. Normal live server execution time, it is not showing that image. But normal execution time, it is executing that image. This is totally about the here unpaired tag, image tag. Here flower image you can write, and if you want, you can fix any width and any height for this image. Okay. So next one, the same image only, I can write it here URL. Any URL path of that image, you can write it. See here, if I search for images, now if I search for images, see here, this is one image. Here, this is one image here. So once I click it, just right click, copy image address. Here I copied that image address. See, I'll paste it. Here, this way only we can write it here, one image address. So now run this program here. See here. Here, now once you run this program here, you can see that here one bigger size image, it is displaying like this. One bigger size image, it is displaying like this. See, if I fix any width and height for this image, here only I'm writing here, width of that image 100 pixel, height of that image here 100 pixel. So within that width and height, you can display your output like this. Here within that width and height, we can display our output like this. See here. See, if you once you refresh, see within the width and height 100 by 100 size image, it is displaying like this. In live server, it won't show you that second image, but third image it is displaying. I'm writing 3 different ways of SRCs. One is directly name of the image, another one absolute path of that image, another one URL of that image. In 3 different ways, I'm writing images. First, name of the image, second is RC, and here it will be like this. Here, HR is for horizontal line. I can display that horizontal line like this. Here, BR is for break line. Suppose if you want to move this image, next image into the next line, you can use BR. Here, because of this BR tag, that image will go to the new line. Here, this is one more one here. Once you refresh, that image will go to the new line. Okay, so up to now I discussed here pair and unpaired tag in our class. Today you only one joined in the class, so I'm taking little bit less time. And Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to continue on the demonstration. It is a new for new students. So here you will get Wednesday link for the continuation of syllabus. I got only 2 registrations. I got only 2 registrations from your batch. So I have to continue one more demonstrations here. See, the only 2 students mail IDs I got it till now, registered students. So here registered student, only 2 mail IDs I got it. So that's why I'll continue next week, 2 more days. I'll continue like demos. And after that, I'll merge with you. So that class will be at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I'll continue on demo Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday onwards, I'll continue at 9 o'clock for the continuation of syllabus. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll meet Saturday, no class. Monday, Tuesday, just for demo. You no need to join. Wednesday onwards, you'll get new link for the joining of class. And I already shared my mail address with you. So just check your mail for the mail address. And I got that recordings. I'll upload this yesterday's recording in your drive. Yeah, up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, please.
No, ma'am. All clear.
Yeah. Thank you, Chakradhar. We'll meet on Wednesday for the continuation of syllabus. Thank you.
Thank you.